you doing?
Good, good.
Great. We'll start off with Andrew Wright.
Hey, Kawhi, Doc had mentioned that he felt like when you watched you perform today, it looked like you were the one guy who knew what it took to close out a series. Curious, like, what's your experience in big series? How does that factor in how comfortable you felt in the second half to go to today?
I guess just being here before, you know what I mean. Just knowing it's going to take the 48 minutes. I always say it, but just playing even keel out there. I thought, we played pretty well in that first half. I think we went in with about a 6-point lead. So it was about starting that third quarter. And, we got the lead up, and then, you just got to keep fighting. This playoff basketball, everything is not going to go your way. You're going to have downs and ups, and just got to keep playing.
Home. You can go ahead.
Hey, Kawhi. We haven't spoken to you since Wednesday's emotional players meeting. Doc thought it was really good of you to talk to the players and deliver kind of like a calm sense of demeanor. I was wondering what your message was to the players, and did you think that the season was going to end after that meeting?
I didn't know, really what to think at that point. I didn't think, pretty much the whole league didn't want to stop playing. Just told them we can't control what's going on outside. All we can control is what we're doing on and off the floor. And, just take it one message at a time if you want to, change the, racial injustice or whatever you want to do in education or group economics. It's just up to the individual to try to change my mind off the floor. So, we stay steady.
Move over to Taylor Brooks.
Hey, Kawhi, so second round of playoffs, what do you need more of from your team? What do you need less of?
Just got to focus. That's what we got to do. Less mistakes, for sure, and more execution. But, we never know until we see what team we're playing or how we need to play.
We'll go down to Mark Medina.
Hey, Kawhi. To Doc's point of phrasing of how you always calm under pressure, what's been key to being able to still have that mindset even in this environment with what's not only going on in the world, but all the adjustments that the bubble entails?
Man, it's difficult. The most fun you have is coming out here. Me is playing in a basketball game, but it's hard to unlock and live your everyday life. But kind of been here before, going through rehab or just gym home, and it kind of feels like that. But just focus on the goal. That's all you can do. Take it one day at a time.
Miriam.
Hi, congrats, man. Can you tell me sort of about your steadiness? Do you feel that sort of affects your teammates when you're out there? Like, do you kind of bring down their energy because they don't have energy?
No, not at all. I've been the same player my whole career, and I've been fortunate enough to get to where teams want to get to and win it. So I don't think it affects them at all. If anything, it helps. If you see how I'm playing, I'm bringing energy to the floor.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, you're bringing like the positive energy and sort of your demeanor sort of get them to kind of push through with the playoffs.
At times I try to be positive, for the majority of the game, unless somebody's making a mistake over and over, then I, kind of get out of character or, want them to do better. But, for the most part, one mistake, I'm just talking through it and trying to do better. The next possession, when the team does run a certain action, to try to fool us again. That's all it's about. You can't get too mad. can't get overly excited. Like I said, you can't control shots. Everybody wants to make baskets, and you know sometimes they just don't go in for you.
Time for a couple more. Farbod.
Hey Kawhi, Doc had mentioned that these were the playoffs of Zubac's life, and Zubac's kind of joked it was, you know, the only playoffs of his life. What did you see from him and how he was able to close out the games later in the series?
It was a big series for him. You know, he was able to contest those shots when Luka got in the paint, or when he's trying to shoot those threes. You know, kind of making him think about it a little bit more than him coming down very comfortable and laying the ball up. You know, he had to go against a 7-footer, and you know, he helped us out big time. You know, the numbers might not always show it, but his defense was amazing, and him running the floor on offense. You know, finding his spots in that dunker spot and laying the ball up, making his free throws, it was very big.
And move over to Tomer.
Congratulations on the series win. How do you, I guess, go about in terms of celebrating? Obviously, this is worth celebrating and getting through, but you know, there's been some stuff made about, you know, guys like Pat and Trez celebrating on the bench. How do you go about celebrating? Do you celebrate this, or do you just, you know, put this aside and then move on to the next round?
You always celebrate. I mean, you could be going home right now, so you know, just it's one step closer to, you know, where we want to get to. So, you know, it's a good accomplishment. You know, we got out the first round, and you know, now it's, you know, we enjoy it tonight, and we get ready for the next team tomorrow. And you know, that's how it pretty much is in the playoffs. But you can always enjoy a win. You never want to take that away. Or I don't know why we playing.
Thanks. I think we had a follow-up from Taylor, and that's what we have time for.
All right, so obviously this means more time in the bubble. We have heard players here and also some of your teammates talk about maybe the effect that the bubble has had on them mentally. Has it had any effect on you just being in this like secluded place?
For sure. I mean, you're not able to see family. You're doing the same thing every day. You know what I mean? It's kind of feels like you can't get away from the game. But like I said, I kind of been here before going through rehab. So, you know, I was dealing with my knee injury. It was basically going to the gym, rehab, and going home. It wasn't going outside. So, you just gotta. Your family is their teammates are your family. So you just gotta spend time with them, try to get outside with them, and you know, laugh and joke, and really just don't take it so serious. Just one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you.
Dirk Nowitzki.